Jerry Jones had an affair with a married woman, and she became pregnant.
Okay.
Now, Jerry Jones was married when he had this affair, Brandon. What type of woman you think it was? What type of job you think she had?
Like a secretary or something like that.
She was a flight attendant.
Okay.
Per the Kendra G show, the flight attendants be getting down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But she was married. What says that about Jerry's character? He was married, and what says that about the other woman's character? She was married. What kind of characteristics is that, Brandon?
That a married person would cheat?
Adultery, yes.
Yeah, adultery, yeah. Like,
so is that positive or negative?
No, that's negative. That's not good character. Let's just leave it at that. Like, if you're married, you're supposed to be faithful. You know, man and women both should be faithful, right?
Yes.
Because you made an oath of God in front of God.
Became pregnant. Is that a bastard child, Brandon?
Yes, it is.
No, she's married.
Well, if you're married to the other person,
she married.
Jerry Jones, yeah. But so technically. Yes and no. Is that a bastard child? Yes.
No, she married. You know, here's the thing: if you married to have a baby by somebody else, whoever you married to, that's the baby daddy legally. All right. Is unless you go to court.
Right there, you go.
Yeah, but that's the baby legally right there. It's assumed. You know, Brady, did you have to go to court for your
for my daughter?
Girl? Yeah. Some people do.
You're right.
All right, wait, hold on. Let me get this.
Do you know what year this happened?
The relationship started in the 90s. The baby was born in 98.
Okay.
This is from the New York Post. It's all these articles from the New York Post.
Okay.
In 1998, a alleged agreement was made between him and the mom. All right. Per the mother, Mr. Jones will support the family if Mr. Jones will support the family if the secret never came public. Brandon, why you think Jerry Jones didn't want this to come public?
Because he didn't want to tarnish his image.
He didn't want to tarnish his image?
Yeah.
Because he was married, he had kids at the time, right? Yeah. He was the young man over the Dallas Cowboys, just won a few Super Bowls.
Right. And his old players look at him as a father figure, right? They didn't know he was really trying to have a kid on the side as well, not just players and his own.
He tried to have. He probably didn't have a kid.
Well, let me ask you this: if you have unprotected sex with somebody, are you kind of trying to have a kid? You're not trying to, but you're not taking the measures necessary. You kind of are setting yourself up.
Brandon, this man is like 84 years old.
What is he doing there?
No, he wasn't there. He was probably in the 60s.
Yeah, but
HIV was imaginary. They used no protection back then. Yeah.
I'm not going there.
Remember, in the 1800s, protections was illegal to use.
And
only the prostitutes used it.
Right. And like you say, you're supposed to be faithful to your wife if you got married, right? You're not supposed to be stepping out anyway.
Oh, he stepped out with the raw dick, huh?
Right. And social media wasn't as big as it was. So he felt yeah.
It never came to the public, Brandon.
Right.
They had an agreement.
Right.
Now, Mr. Jones denies the agreement, Brandon.
Even though he was probably paying. Right, go ahead.
Agreed to pay $375,000 plus payments to the baby.
Well, he's just a good guy, you know.
Stand-up guy. That's what it sounds like for me. Now, his attorney said Mr. Jones gave that family millions of dollars. Now, he agreed to pay this much. How much is that, Brandon?
$300.
But his attorney said how much he was paying?
Millions. That sounds about right.
Because, don't that sound like a good deal, Brandon?
Yeah, sure.
For both sides?
For both sides. If it doesn't come out, and you can keep this secret a secret.
In 2022, the mother wanted the agreement voided in court.
Did she try to get the money back? She didn't do that, no.
See, here's the thing. Mr. Jerry Jones said it was an agreement, but watch this. But he agreed to pay $375.
Right.
But he ended up paying millions.
Right.
I said, damn, Mr. Jones is a stand-up guy.
Right. Or what you think he might have been getting extorted?
When?
Because if he says he's gonna, but you don't feel that way.
Man, this man's a billionaire.
I hear you, but if we got a secret and we agreed upon a set price, and I give you that, you know, if people greedy, they may like, well, I mean, this is great, but I may need a little more, Especially if you want me to be quiet. Go ahead.
They agreed for $375.
But what's $375 if you blow it?
She gave him millions.
And what's millions if you just blowing through that too? She probably got a new lifestyle. Go ahead.
And a trust.
Oh, she
and
got
the baby got a trust too.
Does she get to go to Dallas Cowboys games?
No, she better get beat up to go there. Is it her brothers and sisters are beat up?
Right. She might want to take into the franchise. So.
Yeah. All right. So in 2022, the mother said, "Hey, I'm coming out." This always happened. Mm-hmm. Tiger Woods break up with his girlfriend in 2022. She signed paperwork not to say anything.
Right.
The first thing she do is go to the court. Throw this paperwork out of here.
Right.
Throw this paperwork out.
Yeah. I think Jeannie Mai was trying to do the same thing with Jeezy's prenup. She was like, I signed a prenup, but I don't want to go with these terms. I changed my mind.
Jeannie Mai know that prenup came up months beforehand.
Right.
And she was probably, I ain't or what was going on.
Yeah.
And then she get to the day and want to act innocent and dumb now.
Yeah.
Like, are women allowed to sign a name, Brandon? Yes or no?
Yes, they are. Is it under duress?
They're allowed to sign their name on the damn paperwork. All right.
Can you do that if you tell somebody?
I can't do it. I gotta have a pistol in my head.
If you start crying or just,
You see this? They got like Vanilla Ice hang me upside the balcony.
Yeah,
did she have a pistol in her head, brother?
No, she didn't.
Did they drill her like Vanilla Ice?
No, they did not. That's what she wanted to do. If she wanted to marry Jeezy, these were Jeezy's terms. He wanted to set himself up and protect himself. And I think he did the right thing, and kind of turned to find out they didn't work out. So it's a good thing they did have this.
Well, it turns to find out she tried to do the same thing he said she might do.
Right.
We got together. I stayed in this house, but he had all these other business deals going on at the same time.
You think that was going on? Go ahead.
And he came up on $5 million, and my TV show got canceled. Right. I won't have it at $5 million.
Right. Because she made Jeezy. Right, didn't she?
Yeah, you're right.
She made the snowman.
For 24 months. My damn foot was hurt for 24 months. I ain't getting millions for 24 months. Mm-hmm. Now, 2024, Brandon.
Okay.
A 27-year-old woman, alleged daughter, files a claim, say, I want to take a Morris Purvis test.
Okay.
Now, Brandon, I have a theory. If your mama's a hoe, no, excuse me. If your mama's adultery,
okay,
what would the daughter or son be?
She might have a little bit in her too. A cheater, a liar, an adulterer,
a scheming person.
Right, money hungry. You know.
Now, her family. I don't know. The daughter got nothing, but her family got millions. Mm-hmm. Why she want a attorney test right now?
That's a good question. Is it because of money, or does you think she want to connect with her father that she missing out on?
Now I'm asking you.
Oh, it's money. I know it's money.
It's
people
money.
People are money hungry. They want to leverage something against you if they have a secret, especially if you're a billionaire. They'll use what they can, like a secret, to hold it over you for the rest of your life.
But he paid the family off.
Doesn't matter, because you can pay somebody off and then they blow that money, or they want more money because they know you got it. Is Jerry Jones broke? Is his accounts in the negative?
I have no idea, Brandon. Probably are.
You think so?
They are. Most rich people accounts in the negatives.
Okay, but if he needed to pull together, let's say $50 million, he could do it.
Probably. Okay. Instantly.
And they know, right? And they know that too. So he can be like, I'm going through some hard times with the Cowboys. I'm putting them a lot of money in oil improvements. So he can say that, but they know.
Brandon, the Cowboys get a check for like $300 million. Each team get a check for $300-something million for not doing nothing.
He's reinvesting it into the Dallas Cowboys development development. Doing new stuff with the stadium.
The the players don't come up to 100 million.
but you never know. Like, he might have foresight. He wants to do another stadium. He wants to change the logo.
The taxpayers pay for that stadium.
He invest in more stuff. You see, he just ain't got it, right? He just ain't got it. But he gonna give it to you. He like, okay, look, we'll work something out. I'll get you some more money if that's what you want, because that's what she wants, though, right?
Yeah, no, I think her goal is to be linked with him, because I don't know.
So you think it's more of an attention thing?
He's getting pretty close to death, I assume, based on his age.
So you think she want? Go ahead.
And I don't know how the estate laws work in Texas, but in South Carolina, this say you and your Brandon, you can make a will, a trust right now, and say I want my wife to get zero. That can't happen in South Carolina. As a wife or a spouse, they got to stay entitled to something.
Yeah, and I think that's right. I think you should be able to do that. If you marry somebody and something happens to one, like to me, I think the property, no matter what I say, if me and my wife are invested in something like a marriage, something should still go to her.
Brandon, your wife just stabbed you.
Well,
burn down your house.
You said burn down my house. Okay.
Well, your daughter.
You
don't know where she at. You found she won't sign the divorce paperwork. You end up coming up on $2 billion. You pass away. Should your wife be
pending an investigation if she's found innocent?
No, she killed you. You saw it, Brent. Y'all was eating Chinese food. She stabbed you right there. You seen it.
Okay, in a situation like that, then no. But
the law says she got to get something.
Yeah.
So how you gonna say that sounds right?
Well, because I think fair is, like, when you enter into a marriage, it should be death do you part, whether that person killed you or not. Y'all been building something together, you know. So I don't know. It's a touchy thing. Like, marriage is supposed to be about love, but it is also a business thing too, and it's about properties and stuff you invested, especially if you invested time and money with somebody. So,
well, before we go on to another topic, like I said at the beginning, Jerry and this woman was doing some dirt in the mid 90s. In 2024, 27 years, 30 years later, it's coming back up in the public.
Right. And you know what? Go ahead.
And everybody, look at her teeth. Look how good this white woman teeth is.
Is she middle class? Right. That's what I'm about to say. You think she's a middle class person? No, she's not middle class. She could be, but
by the way,
she comes from
money.
Yeah, she got some money. You could tell. But for some reason, it's never enough with some people. Like you say, it might just be part of her genes. Her mama might have been a certain type of way. Saw Jerry Jones. She was a flight attendant. She saw it come up.
But we don't know what the daddy is. But the husband of her husband ain't the daddy.
Yeah, good point. And I kind of forgot about that part of it.
Yeah, the husband. He's not.
Are they still? Oh, so they did test him.
Yeah, imagine that.
So let me
hold on. He come out with a brand spanking new baby girl. Oh, I happy this baby girl paid, probably double paying.
Happy, just investing a lot of time and memories in this person. They come to find out the wife knew the whole. What did she know? Yeah, because they made an agreement with Jerry Jones behind his back.
No, she made an agreement. We don't know what the husband involved.
No, that's what I'm saying. The wife and Jerry Jones made an agreement behind her husband's back. So that's dirty. That's dirty.
So